On Freemasons, the inside story today is Helene Cameron, the Mayor of the Borough of Queenscliff. Helene, welcome to Freemasons Inside Story.
Thank you.
And also the Secretary of 24 years of the Cosmopolitan Lodge, Dick Clark. Dick, welcome.
Thank you.
Helene, what does it mean to have the Freemasons as a part of this community?
Freemasons are a very important part of our community, as is a lot of our volunteer groups. But some of the things that highlight to me the importance is their program where they have been running health and wellbeing forums. It's their concern for our community and the health of our community. It's their willingness to be involved in our primary schools with their scholarships that they award our young children at the end of each year. It shows a side of a community group that a lot of our people in the community aren't aware of. And I think that is such an important thing. We're currently working on a new plan called the G21, which is the local 5 councils are putting together a health and wellbeing plan. And it was wonderful to see Dick and the members of Freemason Group there being involved, putting in their input in helping develop this health and wellbeing plan. So it's important that we have groups like this really involved in our community.
And Dick, the borough's having its 150-year celebrations. What's the Freemasons here in Queenscliff doing to support the celebrations?
We've organised an open day for the 9th of June, it's the Sunday of the long weekend. And then in September, which is our installation, we're hopeful to have an open investiture of officers.
So an open investiture meaning the whole public can come and witness the ceremony?
That's right, although there are limited spaces, but they're invited to come along.
Fantastic. The Freemason Centre here, Dick, is a beautiful building. When did Freemasonry first start in Queenscliff?
It started in 1883 and they used to meet at the church hall down in St George's, down at the bottom end of Lemont Street.
So Dick, the Freemasons have had obviously a long and proud tradition here in Queenscliff. What are some of the community projects that the Freemasons undertake for the borough?
We've invented a Point Lonsdale Queenscliff Junior Citizen Award, which goes to a boy and girl in Year 6 in the 3 primary schools. We've also implemented a health and wellbeing program within the lodge, and over the last 5 years we've conducted a men's health, a men's and women's health, a breast screening awareness seminar, which have all been very successful and well attended.
So Helene, you must be really proud of the Freemasons' community involvement here in Queenscliff then?
Very proud, and it's been an absolute pleasure to work with Dick and become involved with the Freemasons.
And how does it feel for you being in this beautiful Masonic Centre today?
It is a magnificent hall, and it is quite a privilege to be able to come in through these doors because I have not seen this room, and this room is very impressive.
Dick, tell our viewers some of the history of Freemasonry in the borough of Queenscliff.
The first worshipful master of this lodge, Worshipful Brother Ray Ward, was a member of the Garrison Support. And in 1883, they sent a petition off to the Grand Lodge of England to sanction the lodge being formed here in Queenscliff. Because that went by a sailing ship, it took 12 months before a reply was provided. And from there, we became a member of the United Grand Lodge of England, number 2056, which subsequently became a member of the United Grand Lodge of Victoria, number 96.
And Dick, we have the Mayor with us. Have there been some councillors involved with Freemasonry as well?
There certainly has. Over the period of time, we estimate there's probably about 20 Freemasons have been on the council. But in those early days, no one used to say that a Freemason become a councillor, so our records are a little bit dim in that stage.
Well, it's a proud history of Freemasonry here in Queenscliff. I'm sure you're happy to be in this room. I'm sure that you're happy to be a part of Freemasonry in the community, Dick.
I certainly am. And also adding to it that because of our breast cancer awareness night and also our men's and women's health night, we were fortunate enough to win the Community Service Award for 2 years in a row, which was presented on Australia Day.
Fantastic. So really, the Freemasons are really in the Queenscliff community.
They certainly are, and we support the not only within the community of Queenscliff, we support on the Bellarine Peninsula, like the Leukaemia Foundation, Cystic Fibrosis, Bowen Health, the Bellarine SES, the Salvation Army Red Shield Report, and also Blokes Day Out.
Well, Madam Mayor, I'm sure you know what we do, and I'm sure you're happy to be here. Thank you for being with us again on Freemasons Inside Story.
Pleasure. Thank you very much for the invitation.
And Dick, thank you for your continued service to Freemasonry in this great community.
Thank you, Ben.